This next introduction is going to kind of be fun because we always unofficially call Sheriff James Gannon Hanover Township's big brother, and everyone knows that Chief Jack Ambrose is our brother. So Chief, you are here in some pretty big shoes, but you have some pretty big shoes too. So I appreciate you being here, and if you'd like to take the floor and talk a little bit about some of your programs in Hope One, I would greatly appreciate it.
Thank you so much, Ace. You know, the RIDE program was spearheaded definitely by Chief Assistant Prosecutor Meg Rodriguez. And by the way, Morris County was late to the gate, but we're the #1 user of the RIDE program in the state. So that's thanks to you. Mayor, you said it. Access to the best resources. You put this together. You keep putting this together. This is access to the best resources. Mr. Kelly, great partner. Maria Carroll, superintendent, great partners over the years in East Hanover. I hated when you moved over to Whippany Park. You have the quote of the evening, sense of community and a sense of connectivity. We can solve all problems if we implement that. So thank you so much for that. So Sheriff Gannon, when he was on the campaign trail, spent time at 4,500 houses, knocking on doors. He came up with the #1 problem. The #1 problem was addiction. So he got experts together, nice experts together. And he said, what can we do to solve this? And Hope One was created, all right? Spearheaded by, partnered by Officer Chelsea Whiting, who's here tonight, 2017. Since then, 13,000 life-saving Narcan kits distributed, 191 used Narcan kits returned, which saved a life. 2,048 referrals for life-changing services, and every 6.22 minutes, a new contact is made at Hope One. And Hope One has been replicated in 9 other counties in the state, and it's going nationwide and internationally too. Hope One bred Hope Hub, which was people or individuals at an acute risk level. We identified them at acute risk level. 823 individuals and families were referred to the Hope Hub. In 2025, the acutely elevated risk people reduced 100% of the situations. So everyone we met, we reduced their situation. 100% success in 2025. From 2021 to 2025, the acutely elevated risk people were reduced 97%, so we're getting really good at it. And that's because we have 81 different partners with resources and access to services. It's a great, great program. Last program is the PARI program, the Police Assisted Addiction and Recovery Initiative. 26 of the 37 towns in Morris County use it, and it's people for struggling with substance abuse disorder. And it's, again, another successful program. And believe you me, I was one of the reluctant ones in the beginning to get this initiated. Until you learn things that, yeah, sometimes it's good to lock people up, but it's better to give them help where they're not going to go back and do it again. So it's a tough challenge to get cops to break out of that cycle. Sheriff also has an ID program. You can't get a bank account with ID. You can't get services from Office of Temporary Assistance without ID. Our program in the Sheriff's Office has given out 1,665 IDs, county IDs to people, so they can get services, so they can get a bank account. So when they do get a job, they can access a bank account, access services when they need it, EBT cards, etc. Lastly is community connections. Again, Officer Justin Sudol launched in 2021. Community Connections assists court-involved individuals with access to life-changing services. The program operates in conjunction with the Morris County Prosecutor's Office and the Superior Court of Morris County. Community Connections has helped 756 individuals in civil, criminal, family, municipal, and recovery courts and pretrial. Pretty successful programs, and we're helping a lot of people.
Thank you, Chief.
That's all I got.
Chief Santani, I know you have a hard stop. Can we have you for a little while longer?
Yes, yes, you got it.
Thank you. Okay, would you like to add to that?
Sure, if you'd like me to add.
Please.
Okay, perfect. So I actually came over, I started working in the jail in 2017, the Morris County Correctional Facility. And the recidivism rates are high, right? So just like Chief Ambrose said, when Sheriff Gannon was walking around, right, going door to door, he saw the need for substance use and mental health. That's what everybody had in common, right? That was the common denominator. Everybody knows somebody right now that's struggling with either substance use or mental health. It hit my family. I'm sure it's hit many of your families, and it hits you hard, right? So I was in the jail. I was there for 2 years, and I saw the Hope One trucks outside, and that is what I wanted to do for the rest of my life. So I went through the police academy, I came out of the police academy, I got hired at the courthouse, went back through the police academy, and then I ended up on Hope One, and I absolutely just love, love, love my job. I eat, sleep, and breathe Hope One. We are here, I'm gonna take a page out of Tracy's book, to support you. So if you need anything, my number is 973-590-0300. So I was lucky enough to work on Hope One, and then they asked me to actually spearhead the Hope Hub. So it originated in Canada, came over to Chelsea, Massachusetts. They told me my name was Chelsea, I was gonna be super great. And then we launched the Hope Hub. So our Hope Hub is the second in the nation, and you know, we are striving for perfection. The Arrive program strives for perfection. We strive for perfection. So we're hoping that the 100% of situations that were reduced in AER continues. I thought that we would run out of people eventually to help, but right now we have actually visited every single one of our referrals, which is over combined 1,500 individuals out in the community since 2021. We do outreach them. We provide them with a non-perishable bag of food, toiletries, and then also a folder of resources which has food pantries, all just basic information, right, for essentially to meet Maslow's hierarchy of needs, right? We have to make sure that bottom level is covered before we can start making the next steps. So that is really all I have. I absolutely love my job, and I'm so thankful to be a part of it, and thank you to ACE for having us here.
Thank you very much. Thank you.